You are watching Shalom World News. I'm Rory McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. In the British Museum, an ongoing exhibition highlighting the life and death of a 12th century Catholic martyr is attracting record crowds. The exhibition, entitled Murder and the Making of a Saint, got underway in May to mark the 850th anniversary of the martyrdom of St Thomas Becket. It charts the life and death of the medieval Archbishop of Canterbury, who was murdered in 1170 upon the orders of King Henry II. The exhibition has on display an array of medieval crosses, reliquaries connected to the saint, fragments of his skull, a portion of his marble tomb, and illuminated manuscripts. Other objects include 3 stained glass windows transferred from Canterbury Cathedral and an original copy of the Canterbury Tales, the first book printed in English that depicts how the cult of St Becket became popular in medieval Europe. The exhibition will conclude on August the 22nd. The Diocese of Arlington in the United States has issued a document detailing how Catholics have to demonstrate charity towards transgender people without compromising their faith or seeking simplistic solutions offered by activists. In the 8-page document entitled A Catechesis on the Human Person and Gender Ideology, Bishop Michael Burbridge warned of the great danger of misguided charity and false compassion, while reiterating that a disciple of Christ has to love all people and seek their good. The bishop said the catechesis is an educational resource and an evangelical document. The document also reminds Catholics that they should avoid gender-affirming terms or pronouns that approve of or reinforce the person's rejection of the truth. It also assures those with gender dysphoria or self-professed transgender identity that despite the struggle with their body, God loves them all. Christian Solidarity Worldwide Nigeria has also called on the federal government to rehabilitate Ruth Ngladar Pogu and Hassana Adamu, who were among the 276 girls who were abducted from the government girls' secondary school in Chibok in Borno State in April 2014 by the Boko Haram militants. The 2 girls, who have given birth to 2 children each, have returned home with their captors who claim to be their husbands. In a statement, CSWN Research and Press Officer Ruben Buhari has demanded that the terrorists who raped and forcefully married the girls should be brought to justice. The Catholic bishops of Ireland have hailed the government's decision to accept 150 Afghan migrants under the Refugee Protection Programme and Ireland's intervention at the UN Security Council on the crisis in Afghanistan. While welcoming the move, Bishop Alan McGuckian, chair of the Council for Justice and Peace of the Irish Catholic Bishops' Conference, has urged the government to do more for forcibly displaced people in terms of welcome and integration through state and community support. The prelate also stressed the need to expedite the processes involved in welcoming more refugees. He said the crisis in Afghanistan has provided Ireland with an opportunity to show its commitment to the preservation of human rights, including universal access to education. The bishop also requested people to pray for Afghanistan. The Pakistan arm of Catholic aid agency Caritas has alerted its diocesan units near the border with Afghanistan to provide assistance to refugees fleeing from the Taliban administration. Amjad Gulzar, executive director of Caritas Pakistan, has said more than 200 families from Afghanistan have crossed the border and Pashto-speaking staff will be deployed in field offices to take care of the refugees. The Caritas official said that the short-term needs of refugees, such as water, first aid and immunisation, have to be met apart from long-term challenges such as mental health, trauma, chronic diseases and education. In the city of Peshawar, which is close to the border with Afghanistan, Caritas officials have met with the Afghan Refugees Commissioner and pledged to their support. Although there are media reports of an influx of refugees, the Pakistan government has denied as much. A Catholic priest was stabbed to death in Uganda on Wednesday, August the 18th, and the killer is still at large. 68-year-old Fr Joshephat Kasambula of the Diocese of Kiyinda-Mityana had gone to oversee work on his property where he came across a trespasser. When the priest questioned him, the intruder retaliated by stabbing him in the back with a blunt object. Fr Kasambula died instantly. Eyewitnesses also said the priest's house and property had been lying unattended for several years, and the killer had been living there for some time. Police have ordered an autopsy and an investigation is underway. Thousands of Americans gathered in Chicago on Thursday, August the 19th, in order to pay homage to a police officer who was killed during a routine check earlier this month. Mourners poured into St Rita of Kasha Shrine Chapel in the city to attend the funeral mass of Officer Ella French, who was just 3 years into her police career. The Requiem Mass was presided over by Cardinal Blaise Cupich of Chicago, who described the officer as a woman of empathy for the suffering of others. He also spoke about the dangers faced by police officers on a daily basis. In nearly 3 years, French is the first member of the department to be killed in the line of duty, and the department's 5th female officer to die in the course of duty since 1988. May she rest in peace. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, you can visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.